Hello, lovely people. I'm about to do some DIYs and I thought, why not share what I'm making? Also, don't mind the t-shirt. I stole it off Mitch. What is it? I think it's Black Veil Brides. So this afternoon I'm putting together a couple of zero waste DIYs. Really simple things, but things that I have run out of. All right, let me go and get my things and I'll show you what we're making. Most of these are gonna be easy. If you missed my reduce waste video, I'll leave it linked in the description box. And in that one, I talked all about like why I'm trying to reduce my waste a bit and why I'll probably never be like fully zero waste if you're interested in checking that out. First up, I'm just gonna make some bath salt. I like to use Epsom salts for soaking because I find them really relaxing. They also help your body recover. It's magnesium sulfate. And what I'm gonna do is layer this and mix it around with some dried lavender. I feel like the lavender would make it very relaxing. If you suffer from really sore muscles after training, like granted I don't get soreness that much anymore just because my body is used to training, but still it's just good for an added method of recovery. And if you don't have a bathtub, that's cool, just find a way to make like a foot soak because your body will still absorb the magnesium. I've made this previously but with like dried roses, but I thought lavender might just have some added smell benefits. Oh, so nice. I feel like this is one of those things as well where if you like packaged it up really pretty, you could get away with it as a gift for someone. But this is going to live beside my bathtub again. Something I've really been enjoying making is tea. Fresh spoon, don't worry. I like to keep my tea in these cute little jars, and the artist that makes them goes by the name Mud Harvey, and yeah, I just think they're so adorable, and it comes with this little scooper as well. So I'm gonna take some chamomile and probably a little bit of ginger. I know people use ginger to stay awake, but I'm just gonna use a tiny bit for the flavor, and then I'm gonna take my lavender as well. I'm pretty much just gonna mix these up in a bowl and then scoop them into my cute little container because I have these little zero waste tea bags that I use, but they're made of cotton and you can reuse them. And I guess like same thing applies if you have one of those loose leaf tea, you know, like the metal tea strainers, you could use it with one of those as well. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of chamomile versus 1 tablespoon of lavender and 1 tablespoon of ginger root. I think the thing I was most scared about when it comes to like reducing waste, like granted the title zero waste is scary and I don't think I'll ever be at that level just because of what I eat and all kinds of stuff and the dogs, oh my god. But the idea of having to make everything from scratch always like freaked me out a little bit, but I'm like, it doesn't have to be like that. You can just do what you can do. Like that's the best move. I thought this would be such a nice evening tea, especially because it's getting colder, going into, we're pretty much almost in winter. It's already pretty cold down here. And both lavender and chamomile have anti-inflammatory properties. So that's it, all done and cute. Do you guys make anything from scratch? I'd actually love to know what you make. It might give me some ideas for things that I can do. Okay, now this one might sound a little weird. This is my eye makeup remover. When I'm wearing makeup now, I'm pretty much exclusively wearing mascara or just lip tint. And today I'm wearing nothing, which is why it looks like my eyes are about to disappear. On the days I do wear mascara, I then go and use a linen cloth and just this oil mixture to remove my makeup. My skin's always responded pretty well to oils. If your skin doesn't, maybe steer clear from this. I'm just gonna add to what's already in the existing dropper bottle. When I use this, I literally just use a few drops and it's just 2 oils mixed together. So grapeseed oil and argan oil. Now I definitely use more grapeseed oil, so it would be maybe like a 4:1 ratio, but I sort of just eyeball it and it works for me. You will want to be able to shake it up when you are using it. Better seal this or I feel like I will knock it all over the place, knowing my lack of coordination. You can just keep reusing these dropper bottles. This is the third time I've made this mix. This is my first time making it with this specific brand of argan oil, which I'll show you. I was using a different one before. That's the one I got. And this is the grapeseed oil. All right, now we're gonna do a bit of a Frankenstein of an experiment, but if this doesn't work out, you know what, I might not even put this section in the video. So there we go. Because I have a few things that I wanted to use. I haven't been able to crack into this shea butter yet. Like I haven't had a reason to use much of it. Then I've got some beeswax. Just in case you're curious, I get my beeswax from the same place I buy my honey. So there is actually a place in Melbourne CBD. If you look locally, like local honey is obviously the best if you know where it's coming from. And fun fact, if you're using local honey, it can help prevent you from getting allergies because the bees pollinate with local flowers. And I'm gonna put some peppermint into it, and I'm probably gonna use some coconut oil as well. I can't see where I'm at. Oh. So I'm just gonna put some water in this saucepan, and we're going to then place the glass bowl on top and boil down our ingredients. I'm just gonna take half of this beeswax. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that if you had the little, you know, like the little beads of beeswax, that would probably be faster because I'm trying to melt this guy down. Slowly melting. Okay, now I'm going to add in, we'll start with 1 and then we'll move to 2 tablespoons of the shea butter. Okay, I decided to add in the other half of the beeswax just because the amount that it was melting down to, so I thought hopefully this will be enough. And I'm also going to add in a tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm doing this towards the end because the coconut oil is sort of soft, as you can see already. This is the little container that I'm going to put mine in. If I make too much, which I have a feeling I will, I'm just going to put the leftovers in here, and when my sister comes down to visit this weekend, I'll let her have this and she can test it out. If you're wondering about all the jars and stuff, I pretty much just wash up jars that we get. This was from some peanut butter. I've got like a bunch. Yeah, I keep some things in here, as you can see, just in case I need to use them. Okay, just checking up on this. And then I'm going to add in peppermint, which I thought would be nice. Now I have a feeling I'm gonna have to be very fast with this to pour it into the containers before it sets. So that made way more than I thought it would, and as expected when I poured it out, it starts to harden instantly, so I'm gonna have to scrub this off my cutting board. But yeah, Zoe, you get a massive one, okay? So remind me to give that to you next weekend. And that's my cute little one, so what I'm gonna do is let them sit on the bench until they harden. I'm procrastinating cleaning up a little bit by taking photos of everything that I just made so that I can put on my personal blog. So I mean, if you're gonna come back and look for these later, if you want a written copy to maybe like screenshot the ingredients list or, you know, whatever, I'll leave it all linked in the description box. Let me know if you try any of these ones out. I can swear by the eye makeup remover. I will give you feedback on the lip balm in a future upload. So if you're watching my vlogs, remind me and I will update you guys. On a side note, I hope you guys don't mind me doing these more relaxed vloggy style videos. I feel like I'm more comfortable with it. I feel like I can be more personal with you. It doesn't feel so rigid, like I'm just sitting down in front of a camera and lights and everything. So yeah, this gives me just a chance to chill and talk with you guys more casually while I share some stuff. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys here. If you haven't already, feel free to come on over and join me on Instagram. I would love to have you. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in my next upload. Bye.